Alright, what's going on, guys? In today's video, we're taking a look at the M13 assault rifle, what I think is the most underrated AR in all of Call of Duty Modern Warfare. There's definitely a few negatives about this gun, but the positives, in my opinion, completely outweigh the negatives in this gun. Kind of similar to the MP7. So in today's video, I'm going to give you guys what I think is the best attachments to use on this gun, along with two of the best class setups for it. The best thing about this gun is the attachments have an extreme amount of variety as far as they can change this gun to a better AR as well as a SMG. So that is probably what's best about it. As most of you guys should know by now, the new season of Call of Duty Modern Warfare is officially going to be starting on December 3rd, next Tuesday. And they're going to be having a battle pass kind of similar to Fortnite. So in today's video, I'm going to give away as many COD points as I can in the form of Xbox and PSN cards. So all I want you guys to do right now is comment down below what console you guys play on, and comment down below as well what is your class setup on your M13. Every 50 likes we get on this video, I'm going to give away a $10 Xbox or PSN card. So make sure you guys absolutely crush the like on this video. And make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Like I said, we're almost at 1K subs. If we hit 1K subs, we'll give away a free scuff to one of you guys. So make sure you guys are subscribed. Like I said, make sure you guys like the video. So in today's video, we're going to take a look at the M13. The biggest positive, like I said, about this is the attachments are extremely good. I think it's the best out of all the assault rifles besides the M4, which you guys know is the best gun in the game. So if you're comparing a gun to the M4 attachment-wise, which is the best gun, definitely that's what's best about this gun. It does have an extremely high fire, which is kind of hard to find in an assault rifle. But the negatives are pretty negative, but I do think the positives outweigh it. With the negatives, we're going to let the gun has a really, really low damage for assault rifles. It's extremely low. Probably one of the lowest damages for an assault rifle in the history of Call of Duty. And then the negative. The recoil pattern is extremely predictable, yet extremely bad. So it's very predictable, makes it a kind of a benefit, but it kicks dead right. So a lot of the guns will kick up and down and kick a bit to the left and then kick a bit to the right. This gun goes straight up and straight to the right. So that's extremely bad because the recoil is kind of hard to counter, but some of the attachments you can add definitely do counter it. So the number one thing that is best about this gun, which I'm going to start the video off, is the M13 skeleton stock. There's not a lot of guns in the game that have this stock. It's basically the no stock attachment on steroids. If you guys watch any of my class set videos, I recommend the no stock attachment on pretty much every single gun because it counters everything that Modern Warfare is. It's a slow game with a slow ADS speed where people camp a lot. So with the M13 stock, the skeleton stock, you're going to get a faster ADS speed. So when you're L triggered, you're strafing left to right, you're going to be able to move a lot faster. Your movement speed is going to be twice as fast as the no stock attachment, along with your ADS speed is going to be significantly increased. So those are three god tier things to give an assault rifle. Basically, the movement speed with this attachment is now better than every other gun in the game. So that's insanely incredible to add. This is the #1 attachment to use on this gun. Anything else you add besides this is just going to make the gun better. So the next thing we're taking a look at is what I personally run with the ammo. A lot of you guys know one of the things that in this game is best about a lot of these guns is the ammo is a huge bonus. A lot of guns have rapid fire. With this gun, we're going to take a look at the 300 blackout 30 round mag. You basically get an increase in your range. Your gun no longer shoots bullets. Like when you're actually shooting, you know, there's usually a visible tracer of when your bullets are coming off the gun. This gun does not have that. So it definitely allows you to be a little more sneaky. Along with that, no enemy skulls. When you kill someone, it doesn't show the teammates of the enemy you kill. It doesn't show there's a skull. So it makes it very good to be extremely aggressive with this gun. You're going to get a little bit of a reduction in recoil, which you honestly don't really notice that much. So you're basically getting three positives with a little bit of a negative you don't even notice. So those two attachments together are, in my opinion, what's best about it. And the third best thing is the Tempest Marksman. An extreme increase in range along with a very good increase in recoil in exchange for a worse ADS speed and a worse movement speed. That is completely countered, if not beat, by the skeleton stock. So your ADS speed and movement speed is going to go down a little bit, but the skeleton stock is going to go up by a lot. So you're not even going to notice that. So those three attachments together is giving you all nothing but positives. So that's probably what's best about this gun. With all the attachments I have, you're going to get an increase in accuracy, an increase in damage, an increase in range, an increase in mobility, and an increase in your control. There's absolutely no negatives about all the attachments added on this gun. Now, in specific, I had done some testing. There are basically 4 different attachments that are going to affect this gun the most. which number one is going to be the compensator. A lot of you guys know I preach this the most. The biggest thing about this is it does come with two negatives, a worse ADS speed and a worse aiming stability, in exchange for a little bit of reduction in recoil. So this gun kicks to the right, which the recoil control you're not really going to need the most. The muzzle brake is what helps the recoil stabilization, which is what's going to help your left to right kick, which is definitely something pretty good to add. I highly recommend it, but it does come with two negatives, which is once again your ADS speed being worse and your aiming stability being worse. So two negatives in exchange for one positive, not something I recommend, especially unless you can reduce your ADS speed. So in order to give you the best positives, I did some testing. I did notice that the rubberized grip tape did have the best recoil pattern as far as testing with all the attachments. As far as the vertical recoil, your rubberized grip tape, I did notice had the absolute best bonus about it. It only comes with one negative, which is your aiming stability based on your first shot accuracy, which is going to be countered by the commando foregrip, which is increase your aiming stability and your stabilization. So your left-right kick is going to be reduced with the commando foregrip as well as your vertical. So those are the 5 best attachments. That's the class setup I'm running. I absolutely love this gun. I think the default reticle, the iron sight, is absolutely amazing. It does have a very predictive recoil pattern, which if you use it good enough, you'll learn it. And that is what I think is the best class setup for it, my personal opinion. A lot of you guys know I say in every video, I play a lot of ground war. So with the 30-round mag, along with the Tempest Marksman, my range is almost going to be doubled. My accuracy is going to be increased. My movement speed is going to be increased. Everything about this gun preaches a god gun besides the accuracy. So all the attachments are ridiculous. If there's one thing I highly recommend that's not something really common I usually say, is to run the perk 3 tune-up perk, which is basically going to allow your field upgrade to be 1/3 less of the time, which I do run the ammunition ammo box pack. So this gun only has 30 rounds in the mag, a high fire rate. So you're definitely going to need a lot more ammo. Definitely going to need to find those ammo packs that are on the ground around the map for you. So the other class that we're going to take a quick look at is going to be the SMG setup for the M13, which we're going to take a look at the Tempest Mini instead of Tempest Marksman. The Tempest Mini is going to give you a little bit worse recoil in exchange for a faster movement speed and a faster ADS speed. So you combine this with the M13 skeleton stock, you're going to be talking about, Usain Bolt running the map. So in order to get that massive increase in movement speed, I'm going to be countering that and actually helping the gun out, in my opinion, by adding the 50-round mag. One of the big negatives about this gun is it has a low ammo count with a high fire rate, so you run out of ammo really fast. So I've been using the 50-round mag on this gun. This is what I'm using on specific on Shoot House, a lot of 10v10, a lot of 6v6 maps. It's definitely going to be an extremely good gun up close. A lot of you guys know I always recommend the commando foregrip in specific on your SMGs. We're trying to build an SMG on this gun in specific, so we're running the commando foregrip along with this stippled grip tape, which is going to help your ADS speed. So the mobility on this thing is going to be ridiculous. So that's what I recommend if you guys are looking for a good SMG class setup for it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Like I said, make sure you guys absolutely crush the like button. You guys want to win some free COD points for the new start of the season. Hopefully you guys have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.